All right, welcome. Do a quick mic check. Yep, looks like it's working. All right, championship game getting ready to get underway here. Pens versus Oakville Hornets. Take a look at your, we'll do your starting lineups.
Get ready, it's coming. You hunting or you running? Get ready, get ready, get ready, ready. It's coming. It's coming. You hunting or you running? It's coming. Get ready, yeah. Know your enemy. Prepare mentally. Get the sticks and the weaponry. I'm a soldier. My blood is colder, and I'm shutting you down. It's over. I told ya. I'm bringing the fire. I'm a live wire. Top of the top, and we taking it.
Yeah. There you go. So we got about a minute left here in warm-ups. Looks like we might get started a little bit early. So Oakville team, they're undefeated as well. 2 undefeated teams coming in the championship game. Can't ask for more than that. Oakville, very nice host city for us and a very deep organization. A lot of hockey here in Oakville and a lot of good hockey. So this rink, same rink, just different sheet of ice. I had to set up. There is no little alcove on the right side, so I'm on the left side. So, you'll see over here are our benches. I was trying to hope to be in a spot where I could get the bench, but this is the best I can do. So, better than nothing. And it's free. Let's take a look at how we got here. We won our first game against Lakeshore 9-2. Second game was against the Windsor Wildcats. Beat them 5-0. That was a 2-0 game, though, with 4 minutes left. And then a 5-0 game against Blue Water Hawks. 8-0 in the quarterfinals against Waterloo. And a tight 2-0 game against Oakville. I'm sorry, a tight 2-0 game against the quarterfinal opponent that we just played this morning, which was the London Devilettes. Hopefully this game's not as tight at 2-0, but I wouldn't be surprised. 2 good teams. All right, same format, 10-minute periods, except for the third, which will be 12. So getting ready to get underway here. Taking the opening face-off, I got Grasser, flanked by Suisham and Daniels. That's Daniels here, right in front of you. Daniels throws one towards Grasser. Grasser fires one. Good save to start. Early on, good opportunity there for the Pens. Can't capitalize. Held in by Pittsburgh. Rattles around the cage. Behind the net here is Daniels. Let me zoom out a little. There we go. See this play a little better. And it's Suisham back in the neutral zone. Has it go by her. Daniels skates, or Grasser skates back. Goes behind the net here. Has Wu in front. Grasser still with it. Pens lose control of that one, then they gain it back. Here's Wu with it along the boards. Gets it up to the neutral zone, which is Daniels. Feeds Grasser. Grasser, lots of black jerseys on her. Fights through. Shoots one. Oh, fans on it. Still with it, though. Grasser. Wraparound attempt. Goalie gets there. Here's Kiesel. And has it taken away. Here comes Oakville. Oakville coming down the other end of the ice. Shot towards Allison. Doesn't get on net. Stick by Pegnato. And behind the net here, battle for it. Oakville has it. Out to the point. They're going to try to go D to D. They do. Shoot towards the net. Puck whacked at. Goes high. Doesn't make its way on the cage. Tracked down by the Pens behind the red line. Pegnato there in the corner. Throws it hard around the boards to the other side of the ice. Pinching down is Oakville. On the puck is Wu. Battle in the corner. Back to the point. Oakville has it in the point. Fires one towards the net. Track down. Shot was fanned on, so settled down there by Staub, and she sends it down the ice. This will go for no icing. We'll play on. Vilsek gets there first. Vilsek behind the net, joined by Banaszak. Sorry about the pull. Here's Vilsek with it. Sends it back to the point. Held in at the point. D-to-D pass. Monko over to Marshall. Marshall. Shot towards the net. Off of a stick. Loose in front. Rebound scored. Franis. Penguins get on the board first. Ava Franis. Rebound in front. Shot by Marshall. Let's take a look at this. Good work by the Pens. Get on the board first here. Big first goal. Playback underway. It's high in the Penguin zone here. This is Marshall with it. Skating. Oakville players converge. Pens possess it. That's Staub supporting the puck. Loose high in the zone for Oakville. Off the glass, but blocked. There's Franis. Puck on her stick again. Campersall. Turning through her forehand towards the net. Shot, save, and whistled. Sneaky little move by Kira there to create some space. I think the players thought she was going to go back to her point. So she cheated a little bit, spun back around to her forehand, got a shot towards the cage. Pens 5 shots early on here, only 2.5 minutes into this one. Grasser takes the face-off, shot towards the net. Oakville clears to the wall, not out of the zone. Holding it in the zone is Litz. Litz hands it off to Daniels. Daniels tries to find Grasser in the slot. Pass a little behind her. The near boards now. Suisham battles. Pinching down Spagnato. And regrouping here along in the corner is Oakville. Oakville tries to clear it again, pressured by Grasser. Suisham centers it. Nobody home. Players were along the boards for the Pens. Oakville tries the other side of the ice to clear, held in again by Litz. Gets one towards the net. That's saved and frozen by the Oakville keeper. 1-0 Pittsburgh here. 3:13 into this game. Thanks again for joining us. Pens getting on the ice. Banaszak sliding in and take the draw. Wins it back to Litz. Litz fires one. High. Bouncing puck behind the net. Kiesel might have stepped on it. Oakville trying to exit the zone. Pinching down is Pagnato. Good work by Layla. Layla along the red line. Layla still with it. This time tries to go to the other side. And Oakville goalie able to get to the post. Stop the wraparound attempt and freeze the puck. All Pittsburgh early. Face off to the right of the netminder. In the Oakville zone, it's Banaszak. Vilsek with it. Vilsek tries to toe drag it. Stick in the way there behind the net. Soft around here by Oakville. Doesn't clear. Into the half wall where pinching down is Wu. Joining her is Banaszak. And Vilsek has it in the slot. Makes a nice move on her backhand. Vilsek tries to flip it up. Tried by Vilsek, just sails over the net. Tough shot there. Well, Banaszak makes a nice move, evades the Oakville player. Tries to toe drag again, this time back to the point. Shot on net. Ooh, goalie didn't see it till the last minute. Oh, it goes in. Oh, Elaine Wu gets her first goal, I believe, of the year. Elaine Wu fires one from the point.
2-0 now.
Sorry, I'm getting some things situated here. Okay, got that done. Okay, good. All right. Puck sent down in the Penguin zone, not far enough for icing, so Campersall tracks it. Finds Franis. Franis gets it over to Staub, taken away by Oakville. Here comes Oakville along the boards here. 2-0 Pens. All Pittsburgh in this one. Allison had to get a little stick on that one. Her first action of the game. She's sent back out of the zone by Pittsburgh. Zoom up a little here. Taken away by Pittsburgh. Here is Campersall. Tries to feed it up to Franis. Franis battles into the corner right in front of you here. Joined there by Suisham. Pinching down is Litz. And taken away here, picked out of here by Campersall. Campersall makes a nice move to her forehand. Great save there by Oakville goalie. Good shot by Kira. And that puck sent back out. Down to the Penguin zone, not far enough for icing. Marshall gathers it, sends it off the wall. Penguins change 4 players, and she buys them time to get on the ice. Oakville gathers behind their own cage. Sent around the neutral zone here where race for the puck. And that is, who is that? Is that Kiesel back there? And taken away, here's Grasser. Grasser feeds it up to Daniels. Daniels, one-on-one. Daniels feeds it back up to Grasser, fires one. What a hard shot by Grasser. Better save there by Oakville goalie. It's Pegnato. Oh, good feed by Pegnato over to Grasser. Oh, Pittsburgh in this one. The girls come out flying. It was that late breakfast at the Holiday Inn. That's what it was. Here's Banizak. Taken away by Oakville. Taken back away by Pittsburgh. Banizak waits for players to get on side. As it poked away by Oakville, still controlled by Pittsburgh. Banizak towards the net. Oakville leaving the net, front of the net open. That's what's given Pittsburgh a lot of opportunities there. The Oakville players aren't really finding the track on the puck. Penguins really making some good passes right in front of the crease there. And I think Oakville's losing sight of their player. Franis. Oh, got my clock wrong. Sorry. There we go. Good. And start the clock. Okay. That's Franis. On it. Oakville hits the ref. Back to the point, held in by Litz. Now Staub. Staub centers it. Oakville finds it. And puck makes its way back to the Pens D. D to D pass over to Jordy Litz. Looks to center it. Oakville reads it. Frustrates this Penguins breakout. Errant pass there. Oakville tries to send it back to the neutral zone. Pens, though, with good skating, get back on the puck. Oakville behind their cage. It's Grasser. Let me zoom out a little. Back to the point. Shot towards the net. Grasser tries to deflect it. Can't get a stick on it. Bounces to the far circle. Daniels picks it up at the blue line. Off the glass, Grasser whacks, misses. In their other sport, they call that strike one. And clearing attempt, stepped it up by Jordy, but persistence by Oakville gets it out. They skate it across the red line, can't get it deep. Daniels there. High in the Penguin zone. Pens clear it. Back out to the Grasser. Oh, makes a nice move. And good back checking, though, and a good save there by the Oakville goaltender. Puck high in the slot. Oakville clears. Nope, they don't clear it. And persistent work there by Banizak. Banizak on the puck. Right in front of the penalty box. Makes a move to her backhand. Now she skates across the blue line. Waits for some teammates to come on the ice. Horizontal move there taken away by Oakville. Pens, though, regroup. That's Pegnato. Pegnato cross ice pass to Kiesel. Kiesel dumps it down behind the zone. or Vilsek. Now Kiesel centers it. It's stick in front by Oakville. Pagnato tries to hold it in. Deflects off her stick. She'll circle around. Off the wall. Here we play a neutral zone where Marshall tries to get it up to Kiesel. Kiesel flips it over to open ice here in front of the penalty box, tracked down by Oakville, sent down behind the red line. Marshall there. Backhand flips it over to Vilsek on the far wall. Vilsek skates with it, turns in to the ice, supported there by Marshall. Turnover though. Shot towards the net, goes wide. And skating up the ice is Pagnato. Active sticks by Oakville in the neutral zone. We'll enter the pen zone. We'll dump it. Cut off though. And we'll hear the horn signifying the end of the first. End of period number 1. Pittsburgh 3, Oakville 0. And not only has it been all Pittsburgh on the scoreboard, it's been all Pittsburgh in the shot department, 13-1. Pittsburgh really coming out flying. Take a look at the numbers. You can see the scoring. First goal of the game was by Ava Franis. Second goal, Grasser netted it, and then the third goal, Lane Wu, a nice shot from the point, able to get the puck through. I don't think it hit off a Penguin body, so in my book, that goal goes to Elaine. I think that's Elaine's first of the season, so congrats to Elaine. Probably should have had a few more, but sometimes that's how them bounces go, and she finally gets her first bounce. Players getting lined up to start second. 10 minutes on the clock here. Lining up is Franis. To her left is Campersall. To her right is Staub. And back on D with the puck is Monco, and then Wu. Right now your safety valve. Puck bounces into the Oakville zone. Number 10 on Oakville there first. Whacks at it up to the neutral zone where Monco tries to send it back down in, but Oakville successful in doing just that. Allison with her hand up signifies icing. Face-off will come down to the left of the Oakville netminder with 9:30. Face-off. Back to the point is Pittsburgh. Shot by Monco. Off a few bodies, goes wide. Puck sent behind the net, hard around to the half wall, pinching down Monco. Sends it along the goal line, centering pass. Oakville sticks get there. They'll try to clear it. Held in by Wu. Wu shoots one again. Deflected and stopped. Loose puck. And whistle must have blown. Wu with another point shot that got through. Hit off of a skate at the last minute. That Oakville goalie did a nice job of tracking it. Able to slide over and make the save. Grasser takes the draw. Suisham to her left. Daniels to her right. Daniels circles behind her. Point-to-point pass. That's Pagnato. Pagnato shoots one low and hard. Goes behind the net. Crams around where Grasser tracks it. Tries to send it back to Litz. Litz towards the net. Save there. Oakville goalie. Oh, and turnover. And held in again by Pittsburgh. Good skating by the Penguins. Keep the puck into the zone. And now it comes out. Sent down. Pagnato. She's there. Good skating by Layla. Layla, she can take it by herself. Backhands it. Good save there by Oakville. There's Suisham. Into the corner. Daniels. And scored. That was Grasser, I believe. Take a look, see if you can see. Pretty sure that was Grasser. Pen Pens up 4-0. 8:13 to go.
Oh, they just did it again. She just made a huge save. They just had the exact
Banaszak.
another chance here.
Monko. Swatted down here by, and that'll be a high stick on the puck by Oakville. You can kind of see my reflection here. Face off. Won by Oakville. Controlled by Marshall. Sends it into the Oakville zone. Oakville has it. See if I can zoom up a little. At the point is Marshall. Fires one towards the net. Turnover by Pittsburgh. Nice job there by Marshall. Tries to send it up to Vilsack. Turnover. Oh, good glove save by Allison. See if I got that on replay. Whoops. I did play another save there by Allison. Face off to the right of Allison here, controlled by nobody. High in the zone here, Franis digs it out. Here comes Franis. The other way, Franis. The Penguins have a 3-on-1. Trying to control that is, sorry, I'm trying my zoom so you can see it better, and sometimes I'm missing the play, but that one shot towards the net. Stopped by the Oakville goalie, frozen. Shots 18-3, score 4-0. Grasser the goal scorer this period for Pittsburgh. 6:44 to go in the second. Penguins control the face-off. That's Monko. Sends it over to Pegnato. Pegnato sends it down the half wall, not far enough off Pegnato's skate in the neutral zone. Oakville has it. Lots of Penguins back though. And Oakville player taken down. Penguins feed it up to, it's Grasser. Grasser shoots one, good save. Centering attempt, good stick by Oakville goalie. Pittsburgh with it along the wall. And Oakville here possesses it. Tries to skate out. They do. Send it down behind Allison. This is Monko coming into your screen here. Up to the half wall there by Oakville. Kept in. Battle for it is Monko. Squirts out. Still battling for the puck. Loose in the slot. Now high in the slot. Sent towards the cage, but Pegnato tracks it down. Skates with it. Evades a couple Oakville players. Tries to send it down to Grasser, who's down on the blue line. She just gives it a little touch and then changes. Penguins get some fresh bodies on. 4 bodies on. Monko stays on. Behind the net's Vilsack. Vilsack. Nice move by Sydney. Backhands it. Tries to center it. Shot in front. Oakville goalie makes a stop, I believe. I don't think that went on net. 5 minutes to go here in the second. Vilsack still with it. Joined by Banaszak and Kiesel. Battle along the boards here. Sent to the front. Monko fires one. Save there by Oakville goalie. Penguins with it. That's Kiesel. Feeds it up to Vilsack. And now trickles back to Marshall. Marshall tries to send it down the ice, and she does. She was north of the red line, so no icing. Vilsack applies pressure on the forecheck. Does force an errant pass, but no Penguin there to take it. Instead, Oakville will just take their time in getting out. They send it out to the neutral zone here, then Penguins send it right back. A lot of zone time here for Pittsburgh, both periods. Strong performance by the Penguins here in this one, 4-0 in the championship game. It's picked up here by Banaszak. Banaszak has a little bit of room, sends it in. She looks to go to the bench. Staying on is Franis. She'll apply pressure, see if she can dig it out, and then create something here for freshly minted teammates. It just came on the ice. Good work by Franis. Loose in front. Couple teams whacking at it, couple players whacking at it. Staub everybody, and we get a whistle. We'll give the Pens a shot there. Oakville goalie, she's little, but she's doing a nice job for him. Face off. That was Campersall and Staub. In front of the net's Franis. Oakville skating with it out. And just crossing the Penguin zone. Shoot one from pretty far out. Allison makes a glove, or a, Allison made a little stop there. 3:23 to go. We fix that. Sorry about the glare. Face off to the right of Allison. Taken there by Daniels. Shot towards the net. Allison makes a stop. Nice job there's Pagnato. And good back check there. Good work by Oakville. That's Monco. Still skating with it is Monco. Across the red line, now the blue line. Forced wide, but then cuts back in. Has a roll off her stick, sends it back out high to the slot where Suisham whacks at it. Suisham still there. And Oakville trying to clear. And held in by Pittsburgh. Now out. Pittsburgh will regroup. Pagnato has it from a right D position. Sends it off the wall. Bounces right to the middle of the ice where Suisham has it. Suisham on her forehand. Shoots one just wide left. Penguins high in the slot. Here's Pagnato. Sidesteps the player. Although now Oakville has it. They're going to come the other way. Oakville 2-on-1. Back is Monco. Oakville couldn't connect on the pass. Try to send it back to the center of the ice. And Penguins recover. Good job by Vilsek. Banaszak trying to track it on the wall. Good stick by her. Banaszak sends it down. This will be an icing. And we got the whistle. 157. Face off to the left of Allison after the icing by Pittsburgh. Face off won by Oakville. Shot from the point. Bouncing around in front. Marshall gets it out of danger. Kiesel skates it out of the zone. Tries to head it up to Vilsek, but good back check there by Oakville. Vilsek battles in the corner. Shooting it from a bad angle is Kiesel. Couldn't sneak it in. Back to the points. Wu sends it back down to Kiesel. Now behind the net where Vilsek retrieves. Vilsek. Nice move by Sydney. Coming into your screen there on the right. Shoots one. Blocker save by Oakville goalie. And now Oakville skates it out. Comes Oakville the other way. Good D there by Marshall. Centering pass. Tracked down by Kiesel. Pressured by Oakville. Loose along the far boards there where Franis tries to clear, and she does. This will go down. Won't go down far enough for icing, so Oakville will gather it. Penguins will change. Just on the ice there is Staub. Penguins try to keep it in. They do. Kiesel does and sends it and then changes. Coming on for Kiesel is Campersall. High in the zone here, Marshall keeps it in. Behind the net there is Franis. Back to Marshall at the point. Marshall tries to shoot one towards the net. Makes its way through and stopped by the Oakville goalie. Shots 23-5. Favor of Pittsburgh. 37 seconds to go here in the second one. Score still 4-0. those of you that watched our first game this morning, you saw the Suisham wedding. We have a few more viewers, so I think it might be appropriate to replay the Suisham wedding here after the second or during the second intermission. So stay tuned. There's Oakville. Whacks at it. Good stick there. Play along the boards. Woo. Campersall. The point. Shot towards the net. Allison sticks away that bouncing puck into the corner here. Skating there with it is, that's Marshall. And she kills time on the clock. So that'll do it here for the second. Take a quick look at the stats here after 2. See a couple more goals that period for the Penguins. See, or Grasser just 1 goal that period, which was hers. All right, here's the Suisham wedding. Like I said earlier, get your tissues ready.
From this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, do you, Mr. Turkey, take Stella Suisham to be your wife? And do you, Stella Suisham, take the turkey to be your husband?
Do
You may kiss the bride.
There you go. So, you just missed an Allison save there. All right. Back at it here in the third, 12-minute period. Switch ends again here, so we'll see the Penguins zone here on the far side of the ice. Here's Oakville with it. Oakville trying to shoot, get one on net. They don't. Play in the neutral zone here where Suisham, newly wedded Suisham. There's the Penguins with it. There's Grasser. Grasser shoots. Good save. Rebound. Cleared out of the zone here. Here's Oakville in the neutral zone, taken away by Vilsek. In the neutral zone here is Kiesel. Skating with it into the offensive zone. Kiesel on her backhand, sticked away there by Oakville. Kiesel tries to send it back, now pivots. Still with it, flips it up to Banaszak. Banaszak behind the cage. Trying to create space, centers it, goes through everybody's stick. Tracked down there by Oakville. Oakville skates it out of the zone. Battle on the boards here. And looks like Litz has it. She's skating behind the Penguins net. Still in the Penguins zone here. There's Monko. She'll try the other side. Centering pass, tracked down there by Pittsburgh. They'll skate it out. There's Litz with the puck. Jordy Litz on her backhand, has 2 players on her. Still gets the puck deep. She'll retreat back to her defensive position. Replacing her is Kiesel up there on the wing. And Kiesel will chip it down behind the net. Penguins will go to work. Kiesel in there first for the Penguins. Hard around by Oakville. Takes a funny bounce. Bounces out by the circle. We'll battle over here now. Battling there is Pegnato. Shot towards the net. Goes behind it. Kicks off the back of the cage. Goes to the far corner with Vilsek. Vilsek battling with the Oakville player. No penalties yet this game. Refs letting them go, although I haven't seen anything too egregious. Oakville behind their cage. Sends it out to the point. Penn send it right back in, out to the point. Penn's kick it in. Oh, no, she doesn't. Went by Pegnato's kicking attempt. Oakville picks it up. Good back check though by Oakville and Allison. Oh, must have squeaked in somehow. Couldn't quite tell what happened. Oakville scored 4-1. So Oakville on the board. Pittsburgh 4, Oakville 1. Still plenty of time left. 9:16 to go. It's Oakville in their own zone. Oakville fires one. It's Marshall in the corner. And now Marshall skating with it. 2 Oakville players back. Marshall makes a move to her backhand. Taken away here by Oakville. Campersall. Clearing attempt by Oakville. Tracked down by Campersall. Fires one towards the net. Shot, rebound. Shot by Kira. Kira with it again. And frozen by Oakville's goalie. Face off to the right of the Oakville netminder with 8:04 here to go in the third. Penguins 4, Oakville 1. Puck in play here. Shot towards the net. Just goes wide there by Daniels. Held in by Pittsburgh. Back down to Daniels. Daniels surveys. Tries to center it. Puck squirts loose. Back down center ice where Monco recovers nicely. Puck shot down here behind the Oakville goalie. Oakville there first. Pressuring is Suisham. Chipping at that puck there is Daniels to Suisham. In Suisham's feet. Daniels digs it out. Has Grasser in front. Oakville takes that puck away. Oh, Daniels gets it back. Fires one. Saved. Face off there by Vilsack. Vilsack has Kiesel in front. Fires one high. On the back of the cage here. Whacking at it. Or the Pens, they do get it off. Puck into the corner now where Litz centers it. Finds Vilsack. Vilsack just misses near post. Kiesel tracks it down on her backhand. Puck sent back to the corner. Clearing or centering attempt behind the cage. Kiesel. Vilsack in front. Kiesel in the corner. Oakville player comes over to help. It's Vilsack there. Vilsack chopping at it. Finds its way over to Pegnato. Pegnato, good stick work here. Sends it back here into the corner. Right in front of you here is Vilsack. Centering attempt. Read nicely by Oakville. Oakville tries to clear. Puck rolls up on her. And Pegnato. Pegnato just buries her. Surprising right in front of the ref too. He letting him go. There's Kiesel. Back to the point. Here's Monco. Monco towards the net. Goes wide. Near corner. Battling is Pegnato. Pegnato's going to need an ice bath after this game. Pegnato sends it back down. Behind the net's Vilsack. Vilsack on a wraparound attempt. Read there by Oakville. Penguins change there, so some fresh bodies on. A couple fresh bodies on for Pittsburgh. Behind the net here is Vilsack. Vilsack makes a nice move. They're just letting him go. Kiesel just shoved, and we're going to get a whistle. Ref's just letting him play here. Face off to the right of Oakville goalie with 5:47 to go in the third. Score still 4-1. Shots 26-8. Marshall shoots one towards the net. There's Staub. Here's Oakville with it. They'll skate it out. 3-on-2 for Oakville with some back checkers for Pittsburgh. Oakville, good work by Pittsburgh. They get back and then they'll come back the other way. Battle right in front of us. Oakville tries to clear, held in by Marshall. Campersall. Kira with it still shoots off of a knee pad. Never made its way to the cage. Into the near corner, here's Grasser. Makes a couple nice moves. Grasser shoots one towards the net. And good save there by Oakville's goalie. Staub getting a few whacks in there. Oakville players didn't like that. I don't think Staub minded too much. There's Banaszak taking your draw. Oakville clears. There's Suisham. Oh, finds Daniels. Daniels shoots. This is wide. Oakville along the corner. Oh, taken down there, but Oakville has the puck. Good back check there by Suisham. Lots of yellow jerseys back. Oakville centering pass. High in the Penguin zone here, now on the wall. You got Banaszak out there with Suisham. In the center of the ice, joined by Wu and Daniels, who's chasing the puck at this time. Banaszak with it on her stick. Here's Vilsek. Out in barely by Kiesel. Play down in the corner. Hard around. Pinching down, not pinching down is Kiesel. She's a forward. Shot on net. And a save there by Oakville's goalie. It was actually wide of the net, so technically not a shot. But a nice glove save nonetheless. Or glove stop. Here's Kiesel to the point. Pegnato towards the net. Bouncing around in front. Shot at scored by Vilsek. Vilsek on the goal. Kiesel with the assist. Vilsek so good around that net. One of the littlest girls on the team, but not afraid to go in front of the net and can find that puck, find those rebounds right around the net there and buries one there. Put the Penguins up 5-1. Pagnato sends it weak side here. Nobody home. Racing for it's Grasser, though. She might win the race. Oh, good stick by Oakville. Grasser gets it back, fires one shot. Saved by Oakville goalie. 3:26 to go in the third. 5-1. Sends it back to the point, which is Wu. Wu down to the corner where Daniels tries to get there first. Oakville, though, sends it back out. Here comes Oakville the other way. Penn's back check well. That's Banaszak. Oakville tries to clear. Oakville now. Oh, good little saucer pass, but nobody home there for Oakville. Instead, Wu tracking back into her defensive position, picks it up on her backhand and flips it down. Whole way down where it will go for an ice if it goes far enough, but it doesn't. Wu got enough elevation on the puck, it's stuck. And here's Banaszak. She's got Suisham in front. Instead, she sends it behind. Oakville gets there. And Oakville will send it down where Daniels gathers it, sends it over to Litz. Litz sends it down behind Oakville goalie here with 2:24 to go. New skaters on for Pittsburgh. That's Vilsek who smacks it back down in the corner. Now Franis forechecking. Franis with it still. Franis sends it high in the slot. Possession battle there. Right now Oakville will clear it. Battle now behind Penguins zone, or the Penguins net. 2-on-2 battle there. Pittsburgh wins that one. Skating up the ice here is Franis. In the far corner, shot, deflected, back to the point. Point-to-point pass. Good pressure at the point there by Kiesel. Almost had a breakaway. Shot towards the net, deflected there off of Vilsek's stick. Tracked down by, this is Wu, I believe. Sending, trying to clear, held in. Now it's back out. This is Kiesel skating. And coming the other way is Oakville. Oakville, good job by Marshall. Stays at home there, clears that puck. To the wall at least. Shot towards Allison, sticks it side. Here in the corner. And puck squirts out of the zone. Trickles down here in the neutral zone. Oakville tries to go cross ice. Battling there is Marshall, joined by Grasser. Back to Campersall. And now that'll trickle down where Allison will steer it aside. Outlet pass there will make its way down with a hand up for icing, but won't go far enough again. End of the period here, so choppy ice. Nice move by Grasser, backhanded, and it is stuck underneath the goalie's leg pad. Good save there. "17 seconds to go in this one. Penguins 5, Oakville 1. Pittsburgh off the side of the cage. 9 seconds to go, backhanded towards the net, cleared out of there by Oakville. 5 seconds, so your Pittsburgh come up to Canada. Your Penguins play 6 games, win all 6. Only let up 3 goals in the process, take home the gold. Let you check out the post-game festivities here. Oh, is there a shootout over there? I could take my camera and you could watch another game. There's a shootout right next to us. No, it's just... Players lining up here.
She did. It went in. I think it went in. Yeah. It went in too. It's in the net. She pulled it out. There's trickled in, but not counting. What? I guess. I don't know what's going on. Still filming? He's not even down the line. I got one of those cameras.
Yeah?
Just, I can ask you a question.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. As soon as they're done here.
You're not gonna get fed. Just pick the fuck up. Pick it up, man.
All right, they're announcing the Oakville players here right now. We'll move the camera a little bit so we can put them in your screen. Good tournament for Oakville too. 2 undefeated games, or 2 undefeated teams playing in the championship. So a good match here. You can tell just by the size of the Oakville girls. A lot of these girls are probably 2011 birth years, maybe even some 2012s mixed in there. You know, compared to the Pens, who have about half their roster 2011. So those girls battled. They played hard. Good game by the Oakville goaltender too. She made some really nice saves. Keep them in it.
Maybe they just said they're not going. Save. Yeah. We're missing that too. That's no one.
Yeah, because they're announcing each name instead of just having them come up, huh? Good thing I have a battery pack.
Scored. Scored. Yeah. And a save. Stop. No, you're not done. Stay in there. Stay in there. You're not done. Now it's sudden death. Now it's sudden death, yeah. Oh, Kenneth thinks they won the first one. The first one, you got the first one in, and apparently so did he didn't call it. Yeah, it's tied now. Yeah. Kenneth's losing his shit. Yeah, he's already lost there, and he's lost. No penalties and shootouts, right? There's no chairs. Chairs be coming on. She's getting some tips. Yeah. He's giving her tips. Hit the net. Is that the tip? That's right. They just hit the damn net. Oh, dude. Yeah. What are they saying?
All right, congrats to the Oakville Hornets.
No. Yeah! Post to post. Good for them. Wow. All right, I'm heading down.
All right, Pittsburgh's turn. As long as it focuses here on the people and not the net, we'll be okay. I'm going to give you a little announcement so you know which girls are coming. We got Megan Daniels first. Next, Mia Grasser. Grace Kiesel. Stella Suisham. And Ava Franis. There's Ava. Now we got Elaine Wu behind her. And Addison Marshall. Catherine Monco. Sydney Vilsek. Jordan Litz. Mia Banaszak. Layla Pegnato. Kira Campersall. Sarah Staub. Breland Smith. 3 games played, only 2 goals allowed, 2 shutouts. And Riley Allison. 3 games played, 1 goal allowed, 2 shutouts. Players come up, accept the banner. You ready for a photo? Of course, they'll face the other direction. I always pick the best spots. Now you get a side view of the little banner ceremony. Looks like some photo ops, or good photo op there. A lot of parents over there taking pictures, so I'm sure you'll get a better one than this. But we'll close it out here. I'll leave you with the kind of the Pens theme video, if you will, to cap off a good weekend for these girls here. 6-0 in Ontario, the hockey hotbed of the world. Not bad weekend. Thanks for joining us. Sorry about the first couple games. Glad we could broadcast the last few. We'll see everybody again soon.
We are a rare species.
Us penguins.
People travel to warm climates.
We prefer cold.
People sit out in the sun.
We prefer bright lights reflecting off the ice.
It takes us longer to put on equipment
Then it takes you to get to work.
Why do we do it? If you have to ask.
You don't understand.
We wear black and gold with pride.
But we don't play for ourselves.
We play for each other.
We aren't just any hockey team.
We are your team.
We are Penn's Elite 12U Suisham.